My name is Molly and it's good to see you today. Hey, welcome to Zebra Studio. Don't forget to like and to share and to subscribe. Don't forget to like, to share and to subscribe and comment. Okay? I really want to hear what you're thinking about, your suggestions. What is it that you think, especially I've been talking about corruption in Africa and what that does and what we should call it. We shouldn't call it anything else except stealing. That's basically what I call corruption. And we need to do something about it. We need to start talking about it. We need to start asking the right questions and asking the whys. It's very important that you do that. Right, I'm going to be talking about a few things that we can do to try and eradicate poverty in Africa. One of the things that underlines corruption, the root of, well, what causes corruption, one of the things that I've been looking at, not only looking at, but then I found some other people talking about it as well, that is the financing. Who will finance, who helps the campaigns, who in Africa, the person who finances, who provides the money for the leaders to be elected, for the campaigns, that particular person, those business people who do that are the ones who now, after the person's been elected, after the person's been made prime minister, will get the favors. Because if you have not put in and helped the person be a president or a prime minister, then you will not get the contracts and the tenders and everything. So we need to look at that. We need to know. We need to find a way as Africans. We need to find a way of how we can finance the campaigns and the democracy. Because we want freedom. We want a freedom of speech and free elections, and we want that. So how do we go about financing the campaigns and the politicians? We all know that voting and democracy and free elections are what we want, and because that's the only thing that will help our people. We need our voices heard, so we need to find a way. Everybody, it shouldn't be just the business people. Every human being, every person should be able to finance this so that we can have freedom and corruption can, cease. We need to start talking about that. We need to start talking about how we sponsor these people, how we finance the politicians so that they can represent us. It's very important we start talking about that, because if we don't talk about who is helping this MP and who is putting in the money for them to campaign, then we are at a loss. We need to find a way so that we can eradicate corruption. We need to find a way where we finance the politicians, not just the business people. Because you look at the business people, the ones that help the politicians, they are getting richer and richer and richer. So it's the way that we finance politicians, or the way that we do not finance that. Because we can talk as much as we want, but if we don't finance the elections, put the people there, we are at a loss. Corruption will continue for years and years to come. We all know that campaigns cost money, a lot of money. So what and who and how is financing that campaign? Who is doing it in your country? Have you ever thought of that? Because if we don't think about that, that is where corruption lies. That's where the corruption is. Not knowing who is financing that politician, who's put them there, who's helped them campaign, who's done that. That's where the ignorance begins. Because if I support you, if I put in my money and you like, okay, I want to run for president or whatsoever, once you're in there, if I'm a business person, I support you. Once you get the seat and become a politician and become the prime minister, you owe me. So I'm going to be the first person, because if I put in 90% of the money for you to campaign, for you to be known, for you to stand up and be known and to be heard, then I, as a business person, have the right to receive the business opportunities that come, everything that is, anything that comes in, any business tender, any contract, any big contract, because I have put in 90%, I've invested in you. So you are obliged to give me that contract. And therefore, people suffer just because of things like that. So we need to think about that as Africans. That is corruption. So we need to sponsor. We need to find a way.